everyone, welcome to LEI Talks. I am Kashish Pundi, working as a business development professional with MNS Credit Management Group. And today we are diving into a very hot topic of LEI and why the government bodies like SEBI, RBI, IRDAI, and even Income Tax Department have made it mandatory in India. Sounds technical, right? But don't worry, I promise I'll keep it very simple and insightful. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is an LEI? Well, think of it as a unique digital ID for businesses, a 20-character code that helps regulators and financial institutions to identify entities and their ownership in a financial transaction. It's more like a passport for companies in the financial world. Now, here's where it gets very interesting. India's regulators have stepped up and made LEI mandatory in several key areas. RBI has made it compulsory for the businesses to have an LEI for any high value RTGS or NEFT transactions above 50 crore. Also, if a company has a fund-based or non-fund based exposure of rupees 10 crore or more, they must obtain an LEI. And here is an important deadline. Any entity with credit exposure of rupees 5 crore or more needs to obtain an LEI for April 30, 2025. Then we have SEBI, which requires non-individual foreign portfolio investors to have an LEI. This is all about making market operations more transparent. On the other hand, IRDAI has put out a mandate for insurers saying they need to ensure that corporate borrowers with exposure above rupees 50 crore have an LEI. And let's not forget Income Tax Department, which now requires an LEI for tax refunds above of rupees 50 crore. Now, I know you all must be wondering, why does all this matter? Well, first of all, fraud detection. With an LEI, financial transactions are linked to specific entity, which makes it much harder for fraudster to operate. Then there's risk management. LEIs help regulators and banks map out relationship between businesses, making it easier to identify potential risks. And of course, we can't ignore transparency. When regulators, investors, and businesses have a clear view of who they are dealing with, trust in the financial system grows. Plus, cross-border transactions become way smoother because LEIs bring Indian businesses in line with the global trade practice. So, if you need to get an LEI, what do you all need? Well, it depends on your business type. Whether you are a private limited company, public limited company, LLP, proprietorship, or any other entity, the required documents will differ accordingly. You can see list of all the required documents on the screen. And don't worry, MNS provide all the required formats and support to make the process super smooth. Alright, that's wrap for today's episode. I hope this helped you understand why LEI are such a game changer for business entities in India. Thanks for tuning in. Stay informed, stay compliant, and I'll catch you next time with the next session. Thank you.